So I wanted to share with you, without reading a lengthy word that I posted yesterday on Facebook, I want to share with you from my heart about that word. So how many of you had a chance to read that, what I posted yesterday? So a lot of you. If you didn't, I encourage you to find it and read it. It's pretty long because it's a part of a word I got yesterday combined with a word that I got in 2013, and so it's all in one post. And I'm actually surprised that I could post that long of a post on Facebook. I didn't know I could do that, so that's pretty awesome. But I want to encourage you to find it and read it because I think it's important. So as this year has progressed, and even at the end of 2013, I was seeking God for a word for 2014. Like I mean a long word. I don't mean, like pieces of it. I wanted like a full-on word, and I often get that. And so in the end of 2013, then I got a long word that I believe that God was giving to his people to prepare us for 2014, to prepare us for what he wanted to do this year. And part of that word had to do with allowing God to refine those places within us and make those changes within us that seemingly can sometimes seem small. However, those are the things that stop us from really hearing God. Those are the things that really stop us from aligning ourselves with him and what he wants to do. So, for example, places of unforgiveness or places of bitterness or changing our habits if we have habits of worry or habits of gossip or habits of anything that is contrary to aligning ourselves with the heart of God. And so, yesterday morning I was talking to God about asking him why I hadn't yet received a longer word for 2014. There was pieces of things that we were getting, like every time I've been up here and I've been speaking, I've been feeling like we need to go back to basics. So those of you who have been here know that that's kind of the theme that's been stirring in me. But really, it goes together with the 2013 word, preparing us, stirring us up, getting us ready for a word, getting us ready to hear from God, getting us ready to give a word in due season when somebody asks us the reason for our faith or the reason for what we believe. And part of that, and the majority and the underlying thing of that, is to get rid of those little things that are really quite huge, but to really refine ourselves and get rid of those things that would stop us from operating and moving in the presence of God and hearing his voice so very clearly, right? So yesterday, I said, Lord, why have I not received a larger word? And this is what came to me. What came to me is that God is extending the grace time right now of that prophecy, that word that I gave in 2013. So in that word, I said it's a season prior to Christmas. It's a season prior to 2014. Now, though in the natural Christmas is over, the healing season of it is not. So God has extended the grace time for us to align ourselves with him so that we can receive the fullness of what he wants to bring in this year. Now, we are constantly in a place of refining, constantly in a place of checking our hearts. So that part of it's not new. But I believe that there's something this year, something huge, and I don't know what it is, but I feel it stirring, and I feel an urgency that we as his people need to get ready. So we are aligned with him and ready for it when it comes. Amen? So, if you have not read that word, please find it on my wall. And please read it and meditate on it. And please don't get into a place of condemnation or place of guilt. And you know my heart, I say this every time, but don't go there, right? It's a gentle place of saying, Lord God, where have I missed it? Where do I need to make a change? And just let him show you. It's just that place of surrendering and saying, Lord, what is it that I need to do? And don't try to muster it up. Don't try to find something. Don't try to think that you're an awful person and you try to think, well, I've done this and I've done that. But just say, Lord, you show me. Because our God is gentle. The Holy Spirit is gentle. He's a gentleman. He will come in and he'll say, I love you so much. You know what? Just tweak that there, and you know what? Tweak that there, and get rid of that there. And he's so gentle with us and so loving with us. And it's all for the purpose of his love for us and his wanting the utmost blessing for us and everything he has for us to be able to be made available to us. Amen? So, with that said, I believe that as Pastor George has felt that 2014 is a year of victory, and how I've been feeling like I need to be preaching on getting back to basics and actually getting back to Genesis, which I did the last 2 times already. And I believe there's a reason for it. Because there's a preparation that we as God's people need to be ready for. We need to remember the basics of Christianity, the basics of God's love. Because in that we walk in victory. Amen?